Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are back with some more 2K22. Some good news is that I went and moved my camera angle to a better position where I'm actually not looking over this way and having the camera facing this way. I'm actually going to be facing towards you guys. We are back with some more 2K22, and as you can tell, we are doing ourselves a nice team rebuild. So there are two things as to how things will turn out for the Portland Trail Blazers in the near future. Either get Damian Lillard some help and actually get him help get him a championship, or they're going to eventually, inevitably, probably have to trade him away. And as of now, I foresee him having to trade him away based off of their actions here in the offseason. They didn't do any moves other than to sign Cody Zeller. Goodness gracious, who else did they sign? They signed somebody else. Oops. There we go. They went inside Cody Zeller. They re-signed Norman Powell, which is not a bad move. Trade for Larry Nance. That's okay. I think he's on a 1-year deal with them now. Same with Dennis Smith Jr. I think he resigned, or not resigned, but he signed with them. So again, no any major moves. By golly, them re-signing Norman Powell is going to be decent. A- from 3. Not bad at all. There are something I looked up online, in which Portland Trail Blazers fans let me know in the comments below that Damian Lillard shot 45% in catch and shoot threes last year, I guess, or during the Olympics. I guess he shot 45%, so that is incredible for him. But I could see two scenarios, which we're going to go ahead and take a look. See, there is one player that there are talks of them trying to trade for him, and that it would be no other than this gentleman right here, Ben Simmons. They're wanting Damian Lillard, which for Ben Simmons, I just don't see that happening. Let's see what they're going to offer. See, now this is not a bad trade. I like this trade. Is a lot more realistic. They're not going to trade away. They're not going to trade away Damian Lillard for Ben Simmons. The difference in free throws, 3-point percentage, or just willing to shoot threes, I just don't see that happening. I do like this trade for the 76ers, especially because they get more shooting. Joel Embiid, they get a good mid-range specialist in CJ McCollum, a good, solid point guard in Fernie Simmons. I like Fernie Simmons. He's really good. And a second-round pick. I like that trade a lot. And so I thought we'll go and do two scenarios, and then that'll be it. Let's go ahead and do this right now, actually. This was the trade I had thought about that would benefit, again, the 76ers more so, but it wouldn't be a bad move if Damian Lillard would be willing to off-ball and shoot threes. I see that more of the realistic scenario of them getting their superstar that they need for Damian Lillard. I looked at all the other teams. The teams that would be trading to get help Damian Lillard, they're going to be giving him like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody for the Warriors. I don't see Timberwolves trading Karl-Anthony Towns for CJ McCollum and some other role players and some picks. I just don't see that happening. I would like the idea of Karl-Anthony Towns coming to Portland. That'd be quite nice. Let's go take a look, see at that real quick. Timberwolves. Let's see what they got to offer. Damian Lillard and Nurkic, Damian Lillard and Larry Nance Jr. 4-star, Damian Lillard's a 5-star. They want that kind of trade, which I just don't see that happening. So we'll go back to this trade. The Pacers, I could see actually the Indiana Pacers, possibly doing a trade, which would help to an extent because they already have a good rim protector in Yusuf Nurkic, but to have Miles Turner would not be bad either. Sabonis would not be bad either. And of course, there's no option selected because He's only making $19 million, while CJ McCollum is making $30 some odd million. So there's no offers available for that. That wouldn't be bad. That would give them, again, a superstar / all-star in Domantas Sabonis. If they can just trade away, an example, Norman Powell, maybe Robert Covington, and we trade away a couple players, it wouldn't be a bad option, but I just don't see them getting over the hump with getting Domantas Sabonis. So let's go ahead and accept this trade. So now our team's quite a bit different. Let's look at the roster real quick. We got Ben Simmons, Damian Lillard, Yusuf Nurkic, which we're going to slide. Quick edit. We're going to go and slide. So he goes from a 94 to a 92, sliding him to the shooting guard. Keep Ben Simmons at point guard. Let Lillard off ball. Wouldn't be a bad move. Got some good players around. Confirmed changes. We might consider trading away Zeller. Even though they just signed him, I don't know why they signed him for. I guess Yusuf Nurkic has been hurt quite often, and he's only one year, $1.6 million, so it's not bad. The official roster for the 2K22 is kind of outdated because Seth's not there anymore. But okay. Okay, that was weird. Let's go ahead and look at one. Let's look at a couple more things. Let's look at Oh, never mind. We just traded for him. Never mind. Woo! We just traded for him, and hey, I'll take that. He's a pretty good 3-point shooter, A+ in threes. I guess we can stick with this squad. It's not bad. That's really about as close as we're gonna get to be able to trade. I wonder if we can look at let's look at the picks. Protection backup. Let's go ahead and teams may not offer consecutive. Okay. Unprotected. See if we can get something decent. Don't need a center. No. That's not bad. Terrence Ross, pretty good bucket. Joe Harris, not bad. Huh. Ooh. Okay. Whoa. It's not bad. Ooh. I do like me some Rui Hachimura. He's really good. I wonder if we can just straight up trade Norman Powell for TJ Warren. Kings are wanting Norman Powell for Colin Holmes and Buddy Hield. That's not bad. Looks like my Pacers aren't wanting that trade. That's okay. Oh, here it is. But it's Jeremy Lamb instead. So that pick, they really wanted that pick for us to be able to get TJ Warren. That's not bad. Keldon Johnson. More of a true small forward than Norman Powell. Powell's been a shooting guard his whole career. That's not bad. Like always, that realistic in real life? I don't think so. The Spurs are building towards the future with Keldon Johnson. In real life, I just don't see that happening. Again, Cam Johnson is going to be the future with the Suns. I just don't see that happening in real life. Jordan Poole, we get a true small forward in Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole. We get rid of that Robert Covington contract, and we get rid of Norman Powell's contract. We have. I thought Andrew Wiggins' year was. He only had 1 year left on his contract, but evidently 2. Okay. We get a young player in Jordan Poole. That might be bad. Okay. We'd had 3 centers in Zeller. Zeller and Yusuf Nurkic and Daniel Gafford. So, but that stretch, having that stretch 4 and Davis Bertans would be pretty nice. And then we could trade away Zeller and get more depth on the bench. Let's go ahead and do that. I wonder if we can get a pick from them. What in the world is going on around here? Can we get a pick? Swapping picks. I can work with that. Hey, we got our stretch 4 in Davis Bertans. That's not bad. Let's try to get rid of Zeller's contract. Which, I mean, is only $1 million. Okay. Tony Bradley. Okay. Terrence Mann. That's not bad. Solomon Hill. We get their pick. Already protected. I do love me some picks. Maybe looking at that first round pick. I guess we might go with that one. Ooh, Deshaun Tate. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, do I go with Deshaun Tate or do I want to get this 2024 first round pick and another forward? I don't see this happening in real life, but why the hell not? Excellent. So we need... I wonder if we can cancel. I wonder if we can get rid of Yusuf Nurkic for a nice small forward with Robert Covington. Nice small forward. Ooh. But the thing is that we'd have Daniel Gafford at center, which is not bad. He's actually a pretty decent. Yeah, might do that trade. That's still available. Yeah, that might be a thing. And we get another power forward that can do a little bit of everything. Boyan Bogdanovic. Huh, that guy. Harrison Barnes might not be bad. He's a pretty decent 3-point shooter. Ooh. I like this a lot. That's probably my favorite trade so far. Ooh, Kevin Porter Jr. is not bad either. I think I like this trade a lot. We get rid of some salary cap. We get Tim Hardaway Jr. at small forward. A little bit on undersized, but that his chance to be able to stretch the floor again. Ben Simmons can't shoot, and he can shoot. He's just not wanting to shoot. This will give him more room to go and stretch out the floor for him. It's either that or the Harrison Barnes one. Or actually, there's also, what was this one too? That defense is key too. Ah, man. We'd have a lot of power forwards in that case. Let's go do this one. Okay. We got quite the team here now. I like this a lot. Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, Tim Hardaway Jr., Daniel Gafford, Moses Brown, Larry Nance Jr., Seth Curry, Deshaun Tate, Davis Bertans, Tony Snell, Marquise Chris, Dennis Smith Jr. This is not a bad squad. Again, you get that on ball with Ben Simmons. He doesn't have to shoot. You got Damian Lillard can shoot. Tim Hardaway Jr. can shoot. You got some young centers that can build for the future in Glass Cleaners and Daniel Gafford and Moses Brown. He's not bad. Larry Nance Jr. that can stretch the floor. Of course, Seth Curry can stretch the floor. Deshaun Tate is a young player, rugged ring. Inside scoring, 3-point scoring, basketball IQ. Okay. We got a stretch 4 in Davis Bertans. Tony Snell's a shooter. We got a lot of shooters, and that's key, along with some defense in Ben Simmons, and you got some defense in Moses Brown and Daniel Gafford. This is not a bad squad. Like, if they can pull this out, I would love this for the Portland Trailblazers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, right here, I'm going to go ahead and sim to the All-Star break, and we'll go and see what that is. We'll go and continue to sim through the season and see how things pan out. I shall be right back, guys. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard is a reserve, Karl Anthony Towns, Zion Williamson, Kyrie Irving, Rudy Gobert, Nikola Vucevic, Fred VanVleet, James Harden, Seth Curry, Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis for the starters for James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, Chris Middleton, and Trae Young. So we do have our reserve in Damian Lillard. As you can tell in the bottom right-hand corner, we're 39-15. Pretty damn good. I am very impressed with that. As you can tell, in the past, month now, we've only had one loss. So we're looking quite exceptional. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to finish up simulating the rest of this year. And then we'll see how we turn out with us trading to try to get help for Damian Lillard. And then the next scenario is us trading away Damian Lillard, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. As you can tell in the bottom right hand corner, we went 61-21. As you can see, we got Nikola Vucevic. That is our MVP of the season. 27, 12, 9.5, 1.5. Steals, 1.2 blocks, 55% from the field, 86% from the free throw line, and 44% from the 3-point line. Almost at 50-40-90 club. That is pretty damn impressive. Back-to-back years of MVP Nikola Jokic, we shall see in real life. Cade Cunningham with Rookie of the Year, 17, 5, 4, and 1. 0.4 blocks, 44%, 85%, and 34%. That's pretty good. Sixth man, of course, Drummond. I wouldn't be surprised if he were actually win that in real life. 10, 11, 2.5, 1.4 steals, 1.4 blocks, 56% from the field, 61% from the free throw line. That's okay. That's typical of him. I said this in my last rebuild, and I'm going to say it again. This kid is a stud. I want him to stay healthy so damn bad. Jonathan Isaac with Defensive Player of the Year. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.9 steals, 1.9 blocks, 44% from the field, 72% from the free throw line, and 34% from 3. This kid is a stud. I want him to stay healthy so damn bad. Precious Achiuwa with Most Improved, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 0.6 steals, 1.4 blocks, 58% from the field, 54% from the free throw line. That is awful. He might only average like one free throw attempt to 0.5 makes, so it looks as bad, but he might not shoot that many attempts from the free throw line. Chauncey Billups, our head coach, with Coach of the Year. First in the conference, first in the division, 85 overall, 92 offense, 78 defense. Woo! Woo! Again, we got a lot of shooters. We got Tim Hardaway Jr. that can't shoot that well. Davis Bertans, but we got all of the making of great players in Ben Simmons and so on and so forth. Here is our All-NBA first. Got Ben Simmons and Damian Lillard for All-Team second. Steph Curry, got here as the third. Defense, we got Ben Simmons making all defense first. Here's second. Here's rookies. And here's the second rookie team. So, that is that. There's all the awards, the all defenses and stuff. We are the first seed. So, let's go ahead. Oops. Come on. Simulate play-in. So now we're going against the Houston Rockets. Simulate round. Up 2-0. Up 3-0. Yes! Alright. There we go. First, fourth. Second, third. Second, sixth. Okay. Wait. Whoa, Chicago beating Milwaukee. Okay. First and fourth, so nothing too too crazy. By golly, Milwaukee losing after winning the championship to Chicago is quite crazy, and Chicago making it this far, that's pretty impressive. Let's go ahead and simulate the round. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're into the next round. Cool. Portland and the Lakers. Boston and Philly. That'd be funny if Philly ended up making it to the finals after trading away Ben Simmons and we made it to the finals. That'd be awesome. So nothing too surprising again. Let's go ahead and simulate round, please. We got so many good stretches. No! Crap. Okay. And of course, the 76ers make it. Crap. Did they make any other moves? Tatum with 26, 5, and 6. Smart with 16. They had some pretty good shooters. Joel Embiid, CJ McCollum with 33 points. He went 10 of 14 and 3 of 5 on three-pointers, 10 of 12 on free throws. I like this move a lot. If they were to actually do this in real life, the 76ers, to trade away CJ McCollum, or trade for CJ McCollum, I like that move a lot. That gives them, again, more stretching for Joel Embiid. 3 of 5 on threes, that's pretty damn impressive. So, who's going to win the championship? Lakers are going to win it? Lakers end up winning the championship. LeBron with 38 points, 38 minutes per game, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 1.6 steals, 1.4 blocks, 2 turnovers a game. That, hey, you can't argue with 11 assists to 2 turnovers a game ratio. 58% from the field and 36% from the three-point line. So, that being said, that's part 1. I'm about to go ahead and end it right here. And then I'll be back to resim and have it to where we trade away Damian Lillard. I'll be right back, guys. delete. I'm gonna go ahead and start up another one. So in the regular season, off. 12 minutes. Should be it. Start mode. Portland Trail Blazers. Auto. Okay. It's auto generate. Okay, guys, we are back with the Portland Trailblazers, and that is how the season would be if they actually were to try and attempt to get Damian Lillard some help. By golly, you cannot argue with the chance to be able to go 61-21, being the first seed. By golly, making it to the Western Conference Finals, that's pretty damn impressive. They can go and continue to build around Damian Lillard in that sort of fashion, but they have not done such in that way, and I don't expect the 76ers to see that their superstar gets a more realistic scenario. They're not going to trade for CJ McCollum on a second-round pick. I don't see that happening. And then Fernie Simmons, too, a pretty good point guard. But with that being said, I don't see them trading. I can see them trading away CJ McCollum, but I just don't see them getting a chance to get a Ben Simmons. But let's go ahead and look and see about trading Damian Lillard away, possibly. Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Karl-Anthony Towns, and D'Angelo Russell, James Wiseman, and Klay Thompson are all your options for trades. Do I see any of them really happening? I could see Golden State trading for Damian Lillard. What would happen is they would trade away Wiggins. They would probably trade away Jonathan Kuminga. And probably even Moses Moody. I don't think they're going to show it right here. If they'll allow me. Why are they not showing what I could see them doing? Not Trade Finder. Where's just straight up trading? A proposed deal. Player Damian Lillard. I could see us having to give up like a first round pick, unprotected, for again Wiggins, a pick, of course, probably another first round pick, of course. Probably a second round pick. Players, probably Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, because they want to rebuild, so they're going to ask for a shit ton because it's Damian Lillard. We're going to have to throw in like a random young player like this, probably even another player. So that's what I could possibly see happening. I don't see, we're not getting enough. Yeah, kind of figured as much. Wait. What? We already said a point guard. But that's the thing, is that what I was going to mention is Damian Lillard. They would put Damian Lillard at point guard, Steph Curry at shooting guard, Klay Thompson at small forward. I would love that idea to slide Steph Curry at shooting guard. He would probably be an amazing off-ball three-point shooter. And then Klay Thompson is a little bit bigger of a dude. He'd probably be pretty good at small forward and be easier on him as he makes his way back into the NBA. So I would like that move. But I guess they're not wanting to do it. So I guess that's going to be in the video. Because I just don't see I can see possibly Giannis loves Chris Middleton. They just re-signed Drew Holiday. And so they'd give up two of their best players. They would get Norman Powell and Damian Lillard. By golly, that's amazing. But Drew Holiday's a lot better of a defender than Damian Lillard. Chris Middleton is a great Robin to the Batman of Giannis. Could I see Toronto doing this? Can I see Toronto doing this? The chance for the Toronto to rebuild and get two great power forwards. They could slide I don't see this happening at all. Not at all. Unless if again they have Karl-Anthony Towns at the 4, D'Angelo Russell still at point guard. I like it for Portland's sake, but poor Damian, he would have Anthony Edwards. By golly, I just don't see Damian wanting to accept this kind of trade, because he'd go and be in a rebuild with Minnesota. I would not mind this for Portland's sake, because you got, again, Karl-Anthony Towns at power forward, D'Angelo Russell, CJ McCollum, so they still would have Norman Powell. It would not be a bad squad for Portland's sake. And then this, I just don't see this happening too, because then they would have Steph Curry at the 2. They could slide White. They could slide. Yeah, I just don't see this happening. Ugh. That's not an ideal trade for the Warriors' sake. Yeah, I just don't like that trade at all. So this one is the only one I could see being realistic to an extent. They could rebuild with Pascal and Scotty Barnes. And they could put... Well, actually, I just don't see that happening either, because then they'd have Scotty Barnes at the 3, Pascal at the 4, Nurkic at the 5. And then they'd have Norman Powell at the 2 and CJ McCollum at the 1. And I don't know how good of his ball handling is in real life and how good of a passer he is, but yeah, I just don't see that happening. So I think we're actually going to call it here. I should be able to cut off a good chunk of time with this simming, and then that's going to be the end of this video. Yeah, I just don't see any of these, like... It would take a lot for teams to propose a certain trade. It is getting hot in my office. Jesus. By golly, there's talks of the Indiana Pacers trying to get getting him. There's talks of trying to get him. I don't want to argue with it. There are talks of us trading these two for Damian Lillard, which, again, I wouldn't argue with it. And then they would give us like a minimal contract or something like that. We would give probably our first round pick. Probably several picks, actually, to be honest. I'd be willing to give up 20. No. And the Spurs 2nd round pick. That kind of trade I would not argue with. What? We like what we have as far as this trade is concerned. Okay. Wow. Really? Not interested in this trade. Okay. Because then what would happen is we'd have Damian Lillard, Caris LeVert, TJ Warren, Miles Turner, TJ McConnell. Like, we'd have a pretty damn good squad. The Pacers, they would get some building blocks in CJ McCollum or Malcolm Brogdon, Domantas Sabonis. They have 3 first-round picks. If Lillard comes out and says that he wants to be traded, that kind of trade, if that comes available and I'm the Trailblazers, I'd be looking at that because, again, that building blocks of Sabonis, you get 3 first-round picks from us, and you get Malcolm Brogdon, who is a 50, 40, 90 guy that is pretty efficient with the ball handling. He doesn't turn over at all, really. He gets some good assists. I wouldn't mind that trade for Portland, but there's going to be... I could go through every single team and try to find a decent trade, but until Damian Lillard says that he wants out, I just don't see it happening. This was a good video. I do like this concept a lot for Portland. There's a lot of options for them. It's just up to Portland themselves. They didn't do any moves this offseason to help him get better, but I'm going to go ahead and about to end this video, but I hope for... Wow, really? Yes, continue. There we go. But I hope for Portland's sake that they get something going for Damian Lillard, because this is going to be a rough season if they don't, because they didn't improve anyway. They're like at the bottom tier of my power rankings, which I will eventually come out with in the near future for power rankings. They're one of the moves that they didn't do to try and improve to get help for Damian Lillard makes them one of the worst teams in that sake. By golly, you can't argue with the roster as it is, but they're not going to go further into the playoffs with the roster they have. By golly, at the beginning of that video, the trades that we did, I would love for them to do that. Stretch the floor, get Ben Simmons that can be a great facilitator, great defender. They go get Moses Brown. They can go get another center and like Daniel Gafford, get some rebounding. And I would actually like that move a lot looking at it. By golly, then you don't have to worry about Ben Simmons shooting threes. You can actually have him just be who he is as a player. I won't be doing another rebuild probably till Friday, if not even Saturday. I'm actually, probably either Friday or Saturday, because I would like to go and have it to where by the time the regular season starts that we would do a rebuild for every single team leading into the NBA season. And so we got to actually start building up some rebuilds sooner than later. The next one I'll probably end up doing is the San Antonio Spurs. I was sitting in my car thinking about what team I wanted to rebuild for today, and Portland came up in my head.